Have you ever wondered why buildings collapse in Nigeria and why they happen so frequently? This video will look at some of these causes, and this video will also tell you the effects it has on Nigerians. Buildings in Nigeria collapse easily and frequently due to a number of reasons. Some of these reasons are avoidable. It is advisable to put in place preventive measures rather than try to manage the situation, which is often irreparable. A collapse refers to the failure of a structure, and structures that can collapse include buildings, bridges, dams, or anything made for man. Some of the causes of building collapse are: number one, generally, the application of external factors such as earthquakes, like fire, weather-related events affect building and can cause a collapse of the building. Number two, building collapse may also be caused by external human action such as accidental vehicular impact on the building or an explosion by something or maybe somebody causing the building to collapse. Number three, the inadequate maintenance of building in Nigeria is very high. Buildings are not well taken care of, and to ensure that they can still serve the users very well, this can also cause collapse or failure in the building. Number four, a faulty foundation can affect the whole structure of a building and even leads to its collapse. When the structural detail of a building is wrong, the foundation cannot stand, especially when the wrong basket is used. A soil test determines the kind of foundation a building should have to prevent failure and collapse. Number five, lack of quality management to ensure that the building meets standard is another problem. Buildings are erected carelessly without paying attention to quality and details. It is important to have quality control to ensure that the building meets the required standard and to also meet the use that it has been constructed for. If you're watching for the first time, thank you for joining us. Why do you think some people insist on living in buildings with structural problems? Are the buildings more affordable, or are the people living there simply in ignorance? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. Number six, lack of supervision or poor supervision may cause building collapse. Lack of supervision is clearly associated with mistakes, some of which have serious outcomes. When work is being carried out on site without adequate or proper supervision, mistakes occur and the consequences can be very fatal, even to the loss of lives and great waste of material. The supervisor, who is expected to have supervision in managing the affairs of the site, should not be distracted by any other thing like personal needs when at work. Full concentration is expected to prevent stories that touch the heart. The supervisor is expected to study the drawings very well and manage the men, the material, and time while working on site. When there's neglect, collapse can occur. The poor level of competency by workmen makes it difficult or impossible for workers to perceive and apply the concept of quality control when and where applicable. Get workmen, craftsmen, artisans that are professionals, that know their job, so that they do the work very well. Number seven, the use of poor building materials affects the longevity of buildings and even affects the building to the extent of collapse. Using good quality building materials will ensure that the buildings last long. For example, using a fake or poor quality reinforcement will affect the structural strength of the building. And you know what? Collapse is inevitable. Number eight, when there's an error in the design of a building, collapse or other form of structural defects or problems are likely to occur. Number nine, some clients or building owners may decide to change the approved use of a building, maybe because their income improved. This can be very, very dangerous. Owners should not let ambition prevent them from doing the right thing. Do not upgrade a bungalow to a story building just because your income improved, because the structural design and other work are not the same, they are completely different. Some of the effects of building collapse in Nigeria have led to so much pain amongst the people. This includes the loss of lives and properties, you know, sometimes permanent disabilities for some of the people that were there when the collapse occurred, and increase in hardship for those who have suffered from building collapse. Some professionals might even lose their license. To ensure that a building does not collapse, a structural integrity test should be done. And a structural integrity test is the process by which the strength of the building is tested to ensure that it can carry all the loads. I mean the dead load and the life load. That is the load of the building and the people and all the other things that will be placed inside the building. If a structural integrity test is carried out, this will reduce the number of collapsed buildings in Nigeria and ensure that the lives and properties of people are safeguarded. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have learned something or you have an information about why buildings collapse and how you can prevent building collapse in Nigeria. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so on the link below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Property Doctor NG and on Twitter at Property Doc NG. See you next time. Bye.